Hey, it's Darla here again, continuing my mini-series on aromatherapy, and today we're going to discuss the properties of peppermint. So let's get to it. I know many of you have heard of peppermint oil, especially in teas or candies, mints for your mouth, but it's also used in balms, shampoos, and body products. The properties of peppermint are anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antimicrobial, antioxidant, antiviral, and it's a stimulant. Now you could take a whiff of this. It'll give you energy, say you're on a long road trip, or say you're burning the midnight oil because you got an exam tomorrow, or you got a big event you want to go to, or you're preparing for something. Peppermint, just taking it from the bottle, popping it open and whiffing it, will give you a little energy. It's used in the treatment of indigestion, bad breath, which that's why you see a lot of mints made out of it, the flu. I've taken it when I was sick, and I would take peppermint and add it to some shea butter, and I'd rub it around my nose and up my nose so I could breathe during the night. It's good for varicose veins, headaches, migraines, skin irritations, relieves muscles and joint pain. It's good for nausea. If you're nervous about, say, getting on a flight, or maybe making a speech or doing something, you could drink peppermint tea and it'll calm your stomach down if you feel nauseated. It's good for fevers, arthritis, sinus care, which, I told you it's good to put on your sinuses. It's an allergy relief. It promotes hair growth. That's good to know. And it relieves itching and toothache, and it's good for fatigue. It even keeps the mice, fleas, and ants away. I mean, if you got ants coming in your house and you know where they're coming from, you could put a couple drops on a cotton ball and put it there, and they won't come in there at all. You could see it even if you see them outside, the ants in a trail. You can put a couple drops there and they'll go right around it. They will not go by that peppermint. So that's good to know. You could grow peppermint plants and have them by your door, so a lot of these mice or ants, they won't come in because of the peppermint. So that's a good thing to know. Now, a bottle like this costs about, let me get it in view here. Gotta know how to work my fingers. This brand here now, I really like this brand. It's pretty expensive, and it's pretty, I don't know, you could find it readily in your health food store. This will cost you probably about $6. Peppermint comes totally from the plant, and it's actually spearmint and watermint, that it's a hybrid of those two plants. So that's, it's very interesting about peppermint. You should, trust it for your home because it's been around so long. I mean, since 1000 BC. Now that's a long time. Now let's talk about the history of peppermint oil. And peppermint oil has been used by ancient cultures since documented back to 1000 BC. And it was even found in Egyptian pyramids. So the Egyptians thought it was important enough to put in a pyramid. And a lot of the cultures used it because of the health promoting properties, which we discussed. In Egypt, they used it for a calming effect for stomach pains. Now you have to excuse me, I got to kind of look at my notes for this. One of the oldest oils used for medical purposes, and dating back to 1550 BC, it was so valued in Egypt, it was at one time used as currency. Now, that's pretty telling you a lot about a little plant. In Greece mythology, there's a story that Menthol was a river nymph of Hades. Hades had 5 rivers, and she was a river nymph at one of these. And Hades was seducing Menthe when his wife found them and turned Menthe into a low-lying plant so people could step on her. Whoa, that was pretty crazy. Now, Hades was so upset that his wife did that, he gave the plant a sweet, peppery smell. So when she was stepped on, people would smell her sweetness. I thought that was kind of funny because, you know, Hades was like, okay, my wife caught me seducing her and she turned her into a plant. I'm not going to turn her back to a female, but I'll just make her smell good. I thought that was so funny. He was pretty scared, even though it was Hades, he was pretty scared of his wife. In Rome, the Roman philosophers wore a crown of mint and peppermints to stimulate mind and soul. Europe, it was used as a herbal remedy in 1240 AD. In the Middle Ages, monks used it as a tooth polish, and cheesemakers of the time used it to keep mice away from their cheese that they were making. In 1696, peppermint was distinguished from mint to its own species. And in 1721, it was listed as a remedy for colds, headaches, sores, and VD. American natives, they've been using peppermint for centuries before the Europeans even came over here. So we have a plant that, you know, we enjoy smelling. You know, most of us enjoy mint. And we've used it as a tea or a candy. And, you know, we've got it in shampoo or our desserts. But as you see, essential oils have been used for a very long time. And I think it's important that we learn about these natural resources that we have instead of using man-made chemicals all the time. Okay, this is the end of another of my mini-series on aromatherapy. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of it, you know, subscribe. Help me out a little bit and hit that notification button, and YouTube should notify you. So until next time, I'll see you later, alligator. Bye. Woo. Maryland. Oh, Lordy.